One of the most fascinating light phenomena is color. Without light, there is no color. Objects don't disappear in the dark, but color does. It is this property of light that Carlos Cruz Diez has been relentlessly investigating since the 1950s. In his artistic discourse, he has developed 8 lines of research. Chromosaturation is one of them. One day in 1965, in his Parisian workshop, Cruz Diez looked at a physichromy in progress. He was closely examining one of the many grooves between the transparent colored strips, which he had named chromatic event modules. A lamp shed light on the modules. The result was a green atmosphere that seemed to jump out of the surface into space.
So I said to myself, caramba, if it was only big enough to hold a person, we could get inside one of these color cells. Imagine all the things we would discover and experience. It occurred to me that I could make rooms of color, one red, one green, and one blue, one for each fundamental color of the prism.
A chromosaturation is an artificial habitat made of 3 colored rooms, a red, a green, and a blue. These are the 3 colors in the light spectrum that the cones in our eyes are sensitive to. When a viewer enters one of these rooms, they find themselves in absolute monochromy. That is to say, they can see only one color. However, their eyes and brain are made to perceive a wide range of shades of light, and the monochrome environment troubles them. So when the viewer is in a room saturated with blue light, for example, their eyes cancel out the visual noise, that is the unique color in the room. The color loses its intensity and becomes lighter. If the viewer turns around to look at another room, they will perceive it as much more saturated than the room they are in. They will also see a more intense mixing of the 2 shades. This monochrome display is something we sometimes encounter in nature. Cruz Diez observed this from a young age in Venezuela.
Once I was in the countryside in Venezuela, in a village called Acarigua, located in the middle of the plains. During the month of August, when the weather is very hot and humid, there is a phenomenon that happens during sunset when the deer come for water, that the farmers call the sun of the deer. What happens? Everything turns orange, the color of the plants, the skin, the clothes, everything. The space, the sky, everything gets covered in a bright orange. That being said, I always say that art has an origin. Many people say that art emerges from life experiences. Maybe it's true, but art is above all made of concepts. Everything I develop is a concept, which is why I don't have to be the one who paints the artwork with my own hands. I surround myself with assistants to carry out my projects, my concepts. What is important in art is the concept.
In the 60s, when Cruz Diez invented the concept of chromosaturation, the artwork was exhibited in the city.
Boulevard Saint-Germain, Cruz Diez a installé des cabines équipées de projecteurs qui diffusent des couleurs pures. Ceci à l'étonnement des passants.
C'est la première fois que je vois ça.
Vous les avez jamais vus avant?
Non, pas encore.
Et vous les trouvez comment?
Un peu bizarre, moderne, quoi.
À quoi ça peut servir, à votre avis?
Bah, je vois pas tellement.
It's an artwork from 1965. Nobody was interested in it, not even the gallery that was representing me. People entered and came back out immediately, or they would walk past it because there was nothing to see. There were no sculptures, no drawings, nothing, no image, space, and nothing else. At the time, it was not very interesting.
But some passers-by started to appreciate the artist's approach.
Vous l'avez trouvé comme ça, vous êtes passé, ça vous a plu?
Bah bien sûr, bah, d'ailleurs je suis des quartiers, alors pour une fois il y a quelque chose de bien, on le regarde.
Ça enjolive le quartier.
Ouais, c'est bien, c'est magnifique, c'est un rêve.
Nowadays, 50 or more years later, people enter and say, something is happening here. They stay to observe, and they start to discover what I've just described.
Cruz Diaz already imagines future chromosaturation as a mass of color constantly transforming in time and space, devoid of medium, like a cloud or a mass of colored air. The technology to develop such an artwork remains to be invented.